what happens when you make superheroes in an anime world where pretty much it's a isekai. So there's going to be those tropes and various and whatnot. And watching the Suicide Squad first episode, finishing it right. This is just the first episode. It was pretty good. It was really good. I knew what to expect due to obviously the trailer breakdown and watching the first episode. I will say it was interesting. I'm gonna get into the art style. I would think what made it appealing, the colors, the animation. It was very different. You could tell this was somebody that understood these characters and obviously DC and made it into like an isekai with the true essence of it, from the music to the designs to even the action and how they did things. And I think they did it really well. And they understood the assignment. There was nothing that was too flashy or too much night going on. So, just seeing the show and having a good time enjoying it due to the animation, I think is definitely like dope. It's cool. And then just the world outside the DC universe, and then seeing that world, it makes it even more interesting. The characters are pretty much the same. I think they used pretty much like the notable ones. We already seen Clayface, Shark, Killer Shark, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Peacemaker. So it was just pretty much them coming together. Waller doing Waller things, bringing them out because of this, that, and the third. They didn't really explore too much, but obviously Waller set them there for a real reason. Peacemaker more than likely knows it, and that's why he wanted to go on this assignment with them. So there's pretty much going to be a lot of character development going on here, and I'm curious to see how it's going to play out, especially like with the Peacemaker and Deadshot bickering to like him knowing but probably keeping it a secret with who he's going to be working with. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool and interesting to see. There was obviously blood. It's very violent. There was a lot of, it's not really kid friendly. It's not really kid friendly. This is more like set it as an adult tone, which is pretty cool, which is pretty dope. And I appreciate that, just to give us a whole different feel as far as like, what it is. So, the characters were good. Obviously, I don't have nothing really bad to say at the moment. And it just, some of the stuff Harley Quinn said was very like fourth wall breaking, borderline-ish. Same thing with Clayface for the beginning half. So I don't know if they're gonna kind of be that comedic slapstick relief that kind of often fourth wall breaks. But they didn't do it like too exaggerated. It didn't feel like a Deadpool type of fourth wall break. They did it where they could fit it, and this calls for like a little joke here. We could throw in a little fourth wall. So I like some of the fourth wall that Harley Quinn did when she was just talking about just certain things. A lot of obviously HBO properties, I guess you could say, or Time Warner, whatever. And fun fact, I didn't know that I don't know, but I didn't know that Jason had some type of affiliation with Warner Brothers. I always thought Jason was a different, like his own entity or whatever, because I know there's been like a little bit of a back and forth kind of like lawsuit thing. But so for her to kind of say Peacemaker kind of is like the whole Jason Voorhees and he's in multiverses and that's pretty much all Warner Brothers properties, it's pretty cool. I didn't know that he was a part of that or affiliated with like the Warner Brothers Time Warner company affiliate. So that's a pretty fun fact to know if you guys don't know, but that was just a little fun fact. But just seeing some of the stuff that Harley Quinn was really doing was pretty cool too. I feel like she's going to be more of like us, the viewer, and we're going to be seeing it through her lens, so to speak. So I wonder how that's going to be. Obviously, they got Joker in there. Joker was doing some pretty Joker things. He seemed a little bit more, obviously, younger, laid back, and they wanted to kind of have that chemistry with Joker and Harley. So they obviously put them in the same like age group and not have it be like this young girl's chasing this old ass man. So then I'm curious to see how old Batman would be if they were to introduce him, because the animation style was pretty cool and some of the stuff that they had and they got going on was cool. I was just thinking in the back of my mind, like, well, if all this is happening in Gotham, which I think it is, where is Batman? Where is he at? Like, we have not seen the Dark Knight, nowhere to be found. They bring in Katana. Katana has some pretty cool stuff that she does, takes out Harley, and she's awesome. But it would be cool to just kind of see Batman in there. Maybe they might have him in a flashback, or they might show him, or he might not be there. But just to see some of the superheroes in that type of style would be pretty dope, would be pretty rad. So we'll see. The future holds for the show. The music was cool though. I will say the music was cool. They had some hip hop, they had some lo-fi. They had some flavors. Though. There was nothing bad I could say about the music. Even from when I did the trailer breakdown, the music was very much like, this is dope. So they nailed it out the park for me with the music for just this episode. And yeah, I think that's really going to conclude like my first impressions on the show. Definitely going to be giving you my other impressions and pretty much like review like this for episode 2. If you guys haven't seen actually my first impressions to the Knuckles show, go ahead and check that out as well. That's pretty cool too. I'm trying some of these like various takes on impressions that I do, and I kind of, like what I did with Yu Yu Hakusho, I'm kind of just going back to that whole step formula. So it's a pretty cool journey. But post your thoughts in the comments down below. What you guys think of when you guys first saw Suicide Squad? What you got, or if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll say this: the first episode, I'd probably give it, like, if I had to rate it, like a 7. Like a 7. There wasn't a lot going on. It was cool, but it wasn't really like, there was no build up. We were just getting there. So I like it like a 7. Solid 7. So be sure to check out my gaming channel. Also, Blue Saber Gaming. Check out my boys Nightwing and Hellboy. They're, dropping some content. And, like I've always said, gonna be bringing back the Blue Saber podcast. That's gonna be pretty cool. Got some pretty ideas that I'm gonna be bringing out for that one. So if you guys don't know, it's gonna be on Spotify, so you can kind of catch up with some of the previous episodes or whatever like that I've done to kind of give you like an idea of what, the podcast is gonna be, like the feel and stuff. So yeah, but like again, man, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one. But then this is your boy Clash Master signing out. Peace.